Well, dinner's on in Pancake Creek. My darling here's got some chops and veggies going. How's it cooking?
Alright, I think.
You alright, you think?
Alright.
How do you find the galley?
A little smaller than what I'm used to.
A little smaller than what you're used to. But it is a boat. It's not a house on land, but it's a house on water. I don't know, you're cooking up a storm. She's doing a bloody terrific job. It's yeah, quite a pleasure to have a boat with a galley and everything. Not like the little steel cat. Thought she was a pretty good boat. And it was a good boat too for what it was. So when you get a little bit older, you like a little bit more comfort. And this is why we have Lagoona. Good morning everybody, on our 5th day heading north with Lagoona from Horizon Shores, or the newer name is Pacific Point Marina. We're just heading up to the Gladstone Harbour area. Had a night in Pancake Creek last night. Wasn't too bad. I just felt a little restless last night. Didn't sleep that well, up and down a few times. I don't know, just maybe I've nearly got it home and we're on the homeward stretch and a little bit anxious about it all. It's quite a cloudy, overcast day. We've got some showers this morning. We had some showers last night as well. So my navigator's over here doing some research on the Narrows. I wouldn't have been through the Narrows for, I don't know, 30 years probably, so it's a long time for me. So yeah, we're just having a bit of a look at things. It might work in quite well. We'll make our mind up when we get a little bit closer, whether we keep going straight through the Narrows and if the tide's suitable. But anyway, we'll keep going and we'll tune in a little bit later on. Righto, we've got a good lineup of ships out in the front of Gladstone here. I reckon I've counted 20 odd ships, no worries at all. This cloudy, rainy weather's made the visibility not real great, but it looks like it's slowly clearing, so hopefully we get a bit closer up here, we'll be able to see a bit further ahead. At the moment, I reckon we flat out seeing a K, kilometre, I reckon. Anyway, keep a good watch and make sure we don't run into nothing. The visibility certainly improved. The cloudy and rainy stuff seems to be back behind us now, south of us, so. And we're just coming up close to the wharf and all that here at the Gladstone Harbour. Yeah, a lot nicer in here than it would be outside. So we're going to keep going up to the bottom of the Narrows and just see what time we get there, whether we take it on. Yeah, the whole trip's been going with wind and with tide most of our legs, so it's really helped with our speed and all that. Apparently we're getting well over 9 knots at the moment. It's running in. I'm pretty sure from memory years ago when I used to live around this area, there was always a fair current out here. Yeah, we're just scooting along, so it makes a huge difference with a displacement boat to be able to, you know, if you work it in with tides and winds, your cruising and travelling is certainly a lot better fuel economy, a lot better speed. And yeah, it's not always like that, but when you do get it, you take it with both hands. We're making good speed. We've got through the Gladstone Harbour and so forth there. Still got a couple of mile to go to the start of the Narrows, but I've actually had to reduce speed. Otherwise we're probably getting up here and having to drop the pick for half an hour or so just to work in with the tides. Still very overcast, at least it's not raining, so I'm glad the visibility's got better, because we're going to look at beacons and all sorts of things up here to get through the Narrows. So what we don't want is clouds, so we can't see, or heavy fog or showery weather to reduce our visibility, but it's all cleared up. Yeah, so looks like we're going to go through the Narrows. Your co-pilot here, Lane's done a fair bit of research, so I'm depending on her to navigate. I'll do the driving and line up marks and beacons and so forth. I'm sure we'll get through, no worries at all. See you on the other side, guys. We started our leg through the Narrows probably a little earlier than I should be, but I think the tides are big enough and we only draw 1.2 metres, so I think we'll be fine. We haven't come up to the dried area that dries out, which is the shallowest part of the Narrows yet, but another mile or so we'll be here. Anyway, we better keep an eye on the depth and what I'm doing. So far so good. We've gone under 2 metres a couple of times. We're currently under 2 metres now, 1.8. But yeah, it's always a little bit daunting. I haven't been through here for a lot of years, so yeah, when you haven't done something for a long time, you're a little bit unsure of it all. But I think we've timed it at the right time. How do you feel, darling?
I'll be glad when we get together.
Yeah, it's not as bad as the coming through the Straits anyway, at least it's daylight.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That was a bit daunting.
Yes, we couldn't see anything.
No, it was pitch black. Yeah, down to 1615. Oh, I better concentrate on what I'm doing here.
516.
516. Yeah, the little boat, the boat only draws 1.2, so it's not too bad for a vessel of this size and weight. Yeah, it's certainly 1.3. Righto. At this point, the tide is pushing from the north now, so I've had to give her a few more revs just to keep us going through it. Yeah, 1.4. We're probably coming through the shallowest bit now, I would say. This little stretch here where they used to cross the cattle here years ago. I don't think they do it anymore. I used to know some people that worked on Curtis Island that used to do that. So 1.3. And 1.2, and that's 1.2 under our keel. 1.1. Yeah, 1.3. Now we got a little bit extra, one up to 1.6. .7. It's very happy about that depth increasing. This boat does have quite a large keel, and it does protect the prop too, the design of it. So, but still, I don't want to hit the bottom. I know there is some rock through here too, so yeah, that's a little bit scary. 1.9. Yeah, we've dropped our speed. We were getting along quite well with low revs going with the tide that was pushing south, but now it's the other way. It's more stronger from the north, so it's knocked our speed back. So we're just coming up to the, you call them wooden wings or something, where they used to get the cattle into the water when they used to cross them here years ago to get them off Curtis Island. Yeah, I know the guys that used to work on Curtis Island years ago when they had cattle over there. Whites were their surname, Jeffrey, Alan and Joe, and their old man was Cyclone White, was his nickname. Yeah, nice bunch of fellas, pretty wild, but yeah, that's a little bit of long time ago, but they actually offered me a bit of work there at one stage, but I decided to go elsewhere to another property. But I'm sort of sad or sorry that I didn't go over for it would have been a great experience. It's pretty wild, rugged country, and I have no doubt there's still you know, some scrubbers and wild cattle still left there. I've no doubt about that. I know it's pretty rough, but yeah, a little bit disappointed that I hadn't taken up the offer and gone over there, and it would have been a great experience for a young fella back in my cattle and horse days. Well, that's how I like it, uneventful. Yeah, we're through the worst of it now. We're coming up into 5 or 6 metres of water, so I'm going to poke my head around the corner out here and see how rough it is, and there's a good chance we're going to keep going and go all the way to Rosslyn Bay, as long as the weather's not too rough out here, I think. So anyway, we'll have a look around the corner here and see how windy it is and make that call. Elaine's just gone down to make a little bit of lunch just in case we do go outside into the Keppel Bay, because I have no doubt it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable out there. So we thought we might make a feed or something to eat before we get out there and go roly-poly. We're just approaching Sea Hill before we head out to the mouth of the Fitzroy here. We've got to head out sort of easterly and get out past some banks before we can head north. But yeah, we've made the call. We're going to keep going to Rosslyn Bay. I'll give the marina a call to let them know we're going to be in tonight, so they've allocated us a temporary berth. But yeah, Rosslyn Bay, Yeppoon will be Lagoona's new home. Can't wait. We're going across the Keppel Bay, and it's good to see some familiar sights like the islands, like Peak and Divide, and Keppel's in the distance. So it means we're very close to home. It was a bit rolly out the mouth of the river, but it has settled down the further we've gone up closer to the marina entrance. So inside the islands a little bit isn't too bad. But yeah, we're almost there. We'll be happy to get there. It's oh yeah. Compass didn't like that. Sorry, the autopilot doesn't like the swells coming across the half quarter there. It chucks a bit of a tandy every now and again. Yeah, so it is going to be good to be in the marina. It's been 5 days. It's 2 days quicker than I thought I would have done it in, but we did push a couple of legs quite hard to get a few hours in, much to my darling's disapproval. But anyway, I think it's paid off. The weather doesn't look like getting any better the next couple of days, so going with the tide and the wind has certainly made it a lot more bearable. But we can't really complain. This time of year, doing a trip north, I'm sure most boaties would realise that you don't really get too many, long stretches of good weather, and getting those couple of days we did get, and travelling north with the tide and the wind, even though it was up 15 to 20 at times and rolling us all over the place, it was still bearable, and we could still keep moving and getting the boat home. That's where we're going, home sweet home. Not long to go. We're a little over 4 mile out, so yeah, it's been a reasonably good trip across the bay here. A couple of patches out in front of the river, the Fitzroy River, were a little bit uncomfortable, but the rest of it hasn't been too bad. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really? Seriously? As you can see, Elaine's right into it. I think she just can't wait to get in the marina. Okay everybody, we have arrived safe and sound in the marina with Lagoona. Under 5 days, which is a couple of days quicker than I thought it would have taken us. But yeah, we've done some extra long legs, so that sort of got us a bit of a jump start here and there. We have given the boat a good bit of a hose off. Went up to the shower and had a nice big long hot shower. I even had a hot shower, believe it or not. I don't have hot showers. Yeah, so we're pretty knackered, but we're very happy about being here. They've given us a temporary berth for tonight. We've got to go and talk to them tomorrow and see where our permanent berth in Rosslyn Bay Marina is going to be. But yeah, very happy to be here. So yeah, this will be the first video loaded up to my YouTube channel for around about 12 months or so. I've been busy renovating and so forth on my home. Yeah, getting it ready to sell and so forth. So yeah, this be a little bit of a change in the channel. I'll be uploading, well, changing the whole face of it. Actually, it's a little bit different to fishing and crabbing on with the Steel Cat. This is we plan to do some cruising, even short, a few day trips and week trips and stuff like that. So all with the new boat Lagoona. So if you like what you see, guys, give it the thumbs up, make some comments, ask some questions, whatever. I'll be doing a lot more videos on the boat as time goes on, but yeah, we're just happy at the moment that we're here, and yeah, that's it. Cheers, thanks for watching, bye bye. That'd be nice if you said something. you know,
You
on your
say it
phone.
all for us.
I say it all. All right. Cheers, guys.